Oh my gosh, this just got bad. Guys, good morning. I'm a lot later than usual, but I have good reason for it, so surely they can forgive me. Let me clean your bowl out. Go over here to this other one. Hang on a minute, Tucker. I'll get to you, buddy. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. This video is not going to be for everyone. And I'm going to talk about some things that I don't usually talk about, which is politics and religion. Not very much. But if that is something that gets under your skin, if that's something that gets you excited, heated, whatever, angry when someone doesn't have the same view as you, this video is probably not the one you're going to want to watch. You got food on your head. Better get Tucker his food. He's getting impatient. It is quite a bit later than it usually is for me coming out here. Sorry about that, buddy. I had to take care of some things this morning. And it didn't include them. But I'm here now. Well, that didn't open smoothly. I'm left-handed, using my right hand. Don't get too upset with me. Oh, he's already guarding. Today is 9/11. Today's the day that my video is supposed to come out. And I will try my best. But not only is today the anniversary date of the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers, it is also the next day of the terrorist attack on Charlie Kirk. And if this kind of stuff bothers you, please press the stop button, come back to another video that isn't talking about this, but this is weighing heavy on my mind. It is very upsetting to me, and I need to talk about it. Like I said, I don't normally talk about this stuff on here. I talk about my religious beliefs, I talk about my faith, my trust in Jesus some, but I try to stay away from politics. I've spoken about politics a couple of times. Most of you know where my stance is. But this video is not about politics. It's about how I'm feeling. Y'all watch them. Hey, you. This is goat feed. This is not cow feed. Oh man, and here they come. You're getting a little brave. Except you won't let me spray for flies. Neither one of them. Those two are the hardest to spray down for flies. And they're the ones, well, I tell you who gets the flies the worst. That would be Jake and Red's mom. But they could use some spraying. I'm going to get some feed for the birds over there. You can probably tell in my voice that I'm a little down. I'm not as energetic as I usually am. Not that I'm always energetic, but I just feel like I'm dragging today. I feel emotionally drained because of what happened yesterday with Charlie Kirk. I didn't know him, never met him, but somehow I feel like I did. I feel like I'm mourning the loss of a friend. The pigs are over there fighting, so I need to hurry up and feed them. I'm gonna feed them real fast. What are y'all doing in here? Maybe I should feed them too. Yeah, I didn't bring any feed out for the birds. Man, everybody's loud today. I mean, I know I'm late, but like they're really loud and really bossy. And the cows, I don't always feed them, but I might this morning. Y'all want it? Can y'all hear those hogs, man? They're over there fighting with each other. I got a new camera. I got my camera yesterday, and it seems to be doing really good about taking in the light. So I'm gonna do the pigs next. It's a DJI, Osmo DJI action camera that's heavy. Oh my gosh. Today it's heavy. Action camera 5 Pro 5, something like that. Anyway, I got it in yesterday. I charged it this morning. I kind of went over it yesterday trying to figure out how to use it. Had to do a couple of videos, had to watch a couple of shorts to figure out how to do a couple of things, like put the memory card in and all that. And I hope I did it right. I hope that I'm not spilling my heart out to myself. Like, that would be bad if it didn't save and I couldn't even edit it and put it up. But this what do you call it? The selfie stick that it comes with doesn't turn into a tripod like the other one did, and it doesn't. I can't set it up. I have to get one of those because I can't set this up to show you me feeding. So you're just gonna have to trust me. I'm gonna pause it, and you're just gonna have to trust me that I fed them. Been in the mud. So had to move the water. I didn't do it. Amy and the kids came over. I guess the kids, I wasn't here. And they moved that from over there to over there because the pigs started rooting up around the bricks, moving the bricks. And for 3 days in a row, they knocked that water over, even water in it. It wasn't empty. And I got out there the first day that it happened. I got up there and tried to pick it up. It had the lid on it. I didn't know it had water, and I tried to pick it up, and it had water in it, and it hurt my back. And I had to move it to get the lid off so that I could pour the water out so that I could set it back up on the bricks. But before I set it up on the bricks, I had to move the bricks, which were stuck in the mud. I did pull a muscle that day. That was a few days ago. And I pulled a muscle on my back, and that was uncomfortable. That hurt really good for a couple of days. I'm feeling better. It's still a little bit sore, but it's nothing like it was. They're getting angry at me. So I'm going to go ahead and feed them. All right, got their food in there. I dumped some of it out on the other side accidentally. But it's heavy and my back is sore anyway. That's my excuse. My back is sore. I pulled a muscle, remember? The pigs. Today's Thursday, 9/11. Next Thursday is the date on the pigs. That's when they go to the processor. And I keep reminding you because there are some of you who need to be reminded, so that you don't forget what they're here for. And I get it. I get it that it's hard to know, to see them on the videos twice a week or however often I put them on here, and then to see them to go to the processor. It's going to be difficult for me to help load them up, or if I help load them up, but I'll have to go to the processor with them, and I'm going to watch them weigh in, and so that I know what the live weight is and tell them what pieces I want, what cuts I want. That's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to pull in and leave them there. Even though I don't like raising pigs, I don't dislike the pigs. The pigs they're interesting. They're funny, but they're here for a purpose. And I know that they had a great life. All right, I'm gonna go over here and throw some feed over to the chickens. They have some feed. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing one of them eat out of the bucket, the automatic feeder. But it is probably about time to fill it up again, so it's probably low. And I will shut this gate because there are cows here. But I will fill it up either later today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully, Sean and Curtis come over and help me with Caleb's fencing. Now we got Jake up here, the bull. Jake. It's funny, when I was younger, I used to have a dog named Jake, and every time I said Jake, people would think of the song Feed Jake, because it was real popular, you know, back when country was popular in the 90s, and they would always start singing that song, Feed Jake. Now if you say Jake, you think Jake from State Farm and wearing khakis and stuff like that. Poor Jake. Just got to put up with it. That was loud. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give the cows a little bit because they're whining. Oh my gosh, this just got bad. Guys, you see a problem out here? That's Red. Red, what are you doing? How did you get out? Oh my gosh. And this is her father, Jake. Okay, I'm getting run over by a bunch of cows. I did not bring enough feed out for everybody. I didn't know everybody was that close and coming up. And I didn't know Red was out here. This is not good. Oh my gosh. And I had someone asking about her yesterday. I had someone asking about Red yesterday. And, man. She was over there where she's supposed to be yesterday. So I don't know. Golly, this cow has a lot of flies on her. I don't know if she got out over here because she's in heat, because she didn't want to be alone, but she was over here where she was supposed to yesterday, and I was thinking she was kind of quiet this morning because she's usually talking to me when she sees me out feeding. And I was just about to say I need to go check on Red. I don't need to go check on Red anymore, but now I've got some decisions to make because she's been with the bull, which is her father, which shouldn't produce like 5 or 6 legs or anything crazy like that, but it's not ideal. Oh man, so I had someone asking about her. I had advertised her at a certain price, talking to this woman, and her son was getting into the mini cows, and he had an extra bull, and we were negotiating, and I gave her my bottom dollar. I haven't even looked today to see if she has responded, but now things have changed. Like, this changes a lot of things. I went inside and got Caleb, and I'm taking him out to the bucks. I am hoping to have some help on this fence tomorrow. I don't know how long it's going to take, but even getting the fencing up, even if we got the fencing up around on the metal fencing, I would still need to get a gate up over here, because right over there is where there's a gate. Well, there's an opening where I drive my truck in here and unload feed there. It's also, you know, where the tractor and lawnmower are and everything. So I would still have to worry about getting that gate. That's something that me and the boys can't do. So I don't know, but maybe we can get everything else done. He's marking territory, and I'm distracted. I'm distracted because there's red right there. I don't know what to do. Oh man. So the thing with this is, if he bred her, and she might have gotten out because she's in heat. If he bred her, he is the father, and people do the line breeding in cows and in goats, and I don't know if they do that in horses or not, but a lot of times when you do that, you're breeding not to I got distracted. Let me get him in here and I'll show you what distracted me. You're breeding not to extend the herd. You're breeding, that'd be a cull calf, or a calf that that you process. It'd be one for meat. When you breed like that, you'll either get really good genetics or really bad, usually. But people do line breed, and some of them do it to extend their herds, but they don't want to keep doing it. You don't want to keep doing that inbreeding because then it goes from line breeding to inbreeding pretty much. This is what distracted me. I left this open and I put water in both of those bowls because I'm trying to get the ducks to go in here, because the ducks won't stay out of Tucker's water. And so I need them in here. They also need shelter for the winter. And I caught 2 calves. These are both heifers. I could probably shut the gate and mess with them for a while. Oh, good morning. Did you know? I bet you didn't get enough food. What are you doing out, Red? And what are you doing with all these flies? I need to spray her. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with you? The whole reason I was selling her is because Jake's here, and I did not want him to bring back to her, and I had to keep her separate from the rest of the herd, and I didn't want to have to deal with I started to say feeding and watering, but more importantly the watering when the water's completely frozen over there. So the pigs are going next week, so I won't have to worry with giving them water during the winter. And I say giving water, it's not just giving water, it's breaking the ice. I have to come out here and break the ice when it's really cold. And so I just didn't want anyone over there that I would have to try to take care of by myself in the wintertime. But she's messed up my plans. This also means that I will need to check that fence line and see how she got out, see what fence who broke down, I don't know. And probably actually open the gate. It depends on how they got out, how she got out. I was going to say I might need to open the gate in case somebody else goes through the broken part of the fence and then doesn't remember how they got in and can't get back over here to water. So, oh man. I will say this has distracted me from the things going on in the rest of the world right now. It's changed everything. Now I'm concerned about this. Because I can't sell her as an open heifer. She's possibly bred, even though I don't know. I don't have any. She was where she's supposed to be yesterday. This morning she's not. And I don't know when she got out. I don't know anything. So, but back to what happened yesterday. Back to today being the 24th anniversary, I guess you would call it, of the 9/11 attacks. It's really bothered me. It's really bothered me that it was Charlie Kirk. I listen to him. I watch him. He, although is conservative, there are a lot of conservatives out there that I don't listen to and I don't really care for. But he just seemed like a really good guy, and he was very outspoken about his faith in Jesus, which is important to me. And understand that not all of you who watch are Christian. Some of you don't believe in Jesus. Some of you say you don't believe in God. And there's a lot of people who are not conservative, who are liberal, who are something in between, who are not political at all, and that's fine. Or it's fine to me. And I hope that my beliefs in Jesus or my political beliefs don't prevent you from watching the channel. I try not to talk politics. I'm not going to try not to talk about my God. But, you know, people have different beliefs. I have friends that have different political, religious beliefs. I have family that have different political, religious beliefs. And it does not change how I feel about them. So I hope that's the same way with the viewers. I know I have viewers that have different political, religious beliefs, but it doesn't change how I feel about you, and I hope that it doesn't change, my beliefs don't change how you feel about me. But Charlie, he was a conservative, I guess, commentator. He had a podcast. He would go to colleges and discuss, debate with anyone who would want to come up and discuss with him, but he was never rude to anybody. I don't ever remember seeing him being rude to anybody. But before that, before being a conservative or a Republican, or, I mean, I don't even know if he's Republican. I'm assuming that he is. He was a brother in Christ, and it's very heartbreaking to me. Not that he is gone, but, well, that he's gone, because I, you know, watched him a lot. I'm gonna miss that. Every time now that I watch him, and I will, I'll know that he's not here. But because that there's that much hate, that it's gonna be over politics or religion that he was killed. It's not because he was a hateful man. It's not because he was a mean individual, because he wasn't. It's going to be one of the two. And I, you know, I'm not saying that it was a Muslim liberal that did it. I'm just, it could very well have been a terrorist, like from another country. But regardless of who did it, the fact that it happens the same day there was another school shooting, not the guns, and I know YouTube doesn't like these type of topics. There are trigger words, and I've already said some of them: gun, death, shooting, stuff like that. There are trigger words, but I want to say it. I still have something to say. I'm frustrated with all the hate, irregardless of religion, political ideas, way of living. As long as you're not interfering with my freedoms, my rights, or others, you know, you believe what you want and you live your life. God gave us a choice to serve Him or not. So, I mean, we should give people the same choice. I'm just, I'm saddened by all of this. I'm saddened. And I hope, and unfortunately I've been on social media and I've seen the comments on Instagram and Facebook and X, and some people are like actually rejoicing over this loss, and it's sickening. I have a hard time finding any respect for those type of people, but I don't know. I don't know what the world's coming to. I don't know what to think about all of this. Actually, I do, in a way. I think we're at the end. I think we're at the end of the times, as we know it. The end of the world as we know it. Of course, there's more world to go on. There's more life to go on. But as we know it, I think we're looking not just the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Another trigger word, probably assassination. But not just that, but the things that are going on are prophesied in the Bible. We are at the end of the age. Things are going to start changing. I need to call my dad and let him know his horn's honking on his truck. Hang on. Never mind. He figured it out. He must be out there. He must have done it accidentally while he's still out there. But anyway, we are at the end of the age as we know it, as prophesied in the Bible. I don't know, guys, what to do. I don't know what to think. I just needed to say something. I just couldn't not say something. although this is not normally what I put on my channel, I couldn't go without saying something that, you know, I'm sad. I'm saddened by it. I'm angry a little bit. I'm angry a lot. But more than that is I'm sad. And we need to keep Charlie's family in our prayers. He had a wife and 2 young children that I know of. I think there were 2. Also, guys, please, in the comments, don't bash the other side, whoever that other side is for you. Please be nice in the comments. If you got a comment, go ahead. I'm not saying don't comment. You know how I like the comments, but if you need something to comment about, let's talk about red. Talk about, you know, I don't care. Just be nice. Thank you guys for listening to me, and I hope I didn't run any of you off, or at least too many of you, and I hope to see you on the next video.